So, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, polo fans around the world watching on Polo Line TV. Here we are at the beautiful Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club, where we've got the first big semi-final of the season. And we've got Habtoor Polo versus AM Polo in the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup 2025. Both of these teams had 2 wins in their qualification stages. Now fighting for a place in the final. I'm your commentator, Tim Ward. I'm going to be taking you through all the games today, tomorrow, and then the finals on Sunday. The other semi-finalists, of course, Abu Dhabi versus the UAE. That game will be played tomorrow afternoon. And so, let's have a look at the lineups for today. For Habtoor Polo, in the familiar red color. At number 1, Tariq Al Habtoor. At 2, Juan Cruz Guevara. At 3, Marcos Pinello. And at the back, Habtoor Al Habtoor. For AM Polo, at 1, Alia Al Maktoum. At 2, Ciro Uturi. 3 is Pali Okiza, and at the back, Benja Okiza. So 2 very similar lineups. AM Polo with a 6, a 4, a 2, and a 0. Habtoor with a 6, a 4, a 1, and a 1. So Habtoor winning their last game in a thrilling match against Noon Polo. Went right down to the wire. Golden goal scored by Marcos Pinello. Umpires out there today, Peter Wright and Howard Smith from England. And we have Santi Tonigata as the third man. So it's been a cracking tournament so far. Every team has played 2 games. And let's have a look at the top scorers. So Marcos Pinello playing today. He scored 11 goals, top of the list. At number 2, Benja Okiza, also playing today. He scored 10 goals. Then Luquin Monteverde and Teo Lecao, 2 7-goalers, have scored 8 goals each. And Bautista Bejo has scored 7. So do please follow us on our social media. For Instagram, Polo Line OK. Facebook is Polo Line Int. And YouTube, Polo Line TV. You can watch the games live on YouTube. And the replays. Keep in touch with all the information of the polo around the world on Facebook and Instagram. So all the players and the umpires are on the field. We're about to get going in this first semi-final. It's all smiles out there at the moment. We'll see how long they last. So horses to keep an eye out for. Alia Al Maktoum is on a beautiful grey horse, Ascon Koa. Benja Okiza is on Petunia. Beautiful dark bay mare, powerful bay mare there on the left-hand side. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first semi-final of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup is underway. And the AM Polo team have control with their highest handicap player, Benja Okiza, shoots one down the field toward the goal. It's intercepted by Pinello, who takes it into the corner. Hasn't got much support with him, under a lot of pressure from the blue shirts of AM. Benka manages to gain control of the ball, faces toward the goal, fires a huge one up over the top. He's put it a little bit too far. It's still in play just about. Ciro Uturi manages to keep it in and turn it back toward the goal. And this time he's going to try running toward it. Leaves it for his man behind him. He takes a shot and the flag stays down. Oh, hang on. No, it's been given. The goal's been awarded. It's a goal. So good work straight away from AM Polo. I think it was Pali who put it through in the end. He started off that play on one side, ran over to the other side and finished it off. So ball back in play, and again AM come out with it, this time with Ciro. Turns it around toward the goal, still on the halfway line. Benka comes in behind, loses it. And Habtor now. Oh, it doesn't get under the next shot. Bit wild from Marcos. Leaves it behind here for Pali to stop and turn. Then sends one into the middle. Alia Al Maktoum is there to pick it up on that grey horse. Askonawa takes it out to the right-hand side. Can't get it in toward the goal, but it's in the danger zone here. Penelo's there with a lovely tail backhand for Juan Cruz Guevara. Runs onto it. The two of them play very well together. Juan Cruz now, he's got his 2-1 goalers up at the front. That one doesn't get away, and it may have come off a horse or a player and deemed a dangerous shot. So the whistles blow. And I imagine it'll be a hit for the AM Polo. So after conceding the goal, Habtor started to look stronger already. But a mistake there gives AM Polo a chance. The two Okiza brothers have a little chat and make a plan. Ali Al Maktoum runs through into the middle on Askonawa. Benka brings it once before driving one up toward the goal. Alia's looking for the space. She's being well marked. Coming in to meet it is, was Guevara, but didn't manage to, but doesn't matter. Penelo managed to clean up and take it out to the side. He's done a lot of work here, right out to the boards, but surrounded by blue shirts at the moment. He's going to get beaten at the back there and turned around nicely here by Benka. He leaves it and he's well backed up by his bro, Pali, who slaps it up forward looking for Alia. She's ridden out by the 6th goaler in red. That's Marcos Penelo. Oh, he doesn't get the one off the boards, but he's well backed up by Tarek here. Tarek Al Habtor puts one up forward. Alia waiting for the ride-off. Good ride-off as well on Tarek. And Pali picks up the ball nicely. Good play from AM's patron, Alia Al Maktoum. Here's Pali. He gets hooked out of it, but he got his bro behind. Benka, first time, up to the front, up to Alia Maktoum. This is great polo from AM. Alia Al Maktoum does a good approach shot, coming in on that grey. Asconagua broken away from everybody, and that's a beautifully well-worked goal by the AM Polo team, and then superb horsepower, Asconagua, and great skills from Alia Al Maktoum to finish that off. That's a lovely goal from the whole team, taking them 2-0 now, halfway through Chaka 1. Whistle blows, giving all the players a chance to change horse. So a very strong start from AM Polo, showing some great teamwork already. It was Alia Al Maktoum actually who started that play off with the ride-off, and the one who finished it up, picking up that pass, breaking away on the grey horse, Asconagua. Also, very much recommend you guys download our app, Polo Line TV. That's the best place to watch all the games from the British Open. And all the games around the world will be there, plus the highlights and the interviews. So, change ends, of course. Quick little school up of these fresh horses. And here we go. Ball comes in. Back out of the line out here for Benka. Benka loses it, though, and is picked up beautifully here from Habtoor. Al-Habtoor, he's running around the front, but gets hard ridden by Pali, who manages to get just enough tap on it to change the line. And is picked up well by Ciro here. Ciro drives one up, trying to find Pali. Coming back onto it is Ciro. Nice chop up to the front, but in there in defense is Juan Cruz. Riding a horse called Sandokan. Nice open backhand from him, perfectly passed. He saw Marcos Pinello now coming in off the boards, picking it up. That was a clever play there from Benka, getting the bounce off the boards and the change of line. He's got Ciro behind him. AM Polo looking very, very strong so far. Pinello getting the ride off and collecting the ball, driving it up to the front, and here comes Habtoor Al-Habtoor, kicking like crazy, trying to get away, but there in defense is Benka. Nice backhand, and Pali picks it up beautifully. What a play by the two bros. Pali now coming forward, he's claiming the line. Coming in front of him is Juan Cruz. He got there first, I think, and gets an open backhand. Pinello reaches out and picks that one up, but he may have crossed the line in the process. He reached out with his long arms, but there's a chance the horse's head got in front of the line. Here at the UAE Century Financial Polo Federation Cup. No, it was a foul against blue. I read that one wrong. So it's a hit to red. So Pinello brings it in, takes it right across the field this time. In front of the goal, risky play. Juan Cruz Guevara is coming in to help him. And he's going to need his help. Here it comes Juan Cruz, but could have been another foul there as Pali, Ciro made the play there on Pinello. And the umpires didn't like it. So it's a hit from the halfway line. With 1 minute to go left of Chukka number one, or just over, the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup semi-final. Tomorrow, the other semi-final, Abu Dhabi versus UAE. So far, AM have been dominating. Let's see what Habtoor can do. From the red corner, drives one nice shot right up into the 30-yard. Coming into it is Habtoor Al-Habtoor, but it looked like he did cross in front of a blue shirt there coming onto that play. He went in for the ride-off, perhaps just got the timing slightly wrong, and in the end, cut in front of the blue player. So, AM Polo with a hit from the spot inside their own 30. Benka or Kiza will be to take it. One tap forward. Waiting for someone to pass to. Then he plays a nice pass out to the right. Running onto it beautifully was his bro, Pali. Pali then drives it back. Looking again from Benka. That was a nice little play from the two bros, but it didn't quite work out. Tarek Habtoor turned very quickly onto that, told to leave it there by Pinello. Pinello trying to weave in and out. And Benke will have to clear the road here. He's got Guevara behind him if he needs him, but he's going to try and beat Pinello. He has managed to. So he's going to try and Pinello's going to try and beat Urquiza. Still battling away with him. And Urquiza got a little bit frantic, and I think crossed in front of Pinello. So they'll move this one up to a penalty spot, 40 yards out, and a very good chance for Habtor to get one goal on the board. 2-0 it stands at the moment to AM. Pinello to take it. Canters up to it, fires it hard and high. It's gone right over the palm trees into the villas. And it's goal time for Habtor Polo, back within one goal. And with just 10 seconds left, that will probably be the end of Chukka number 1. It was a great Chukka as well. AM Polo looking very strong. Some flashes of brilliance from Habtor. And getting that important goal at the end gets them within one goal. We'll take a short break here and we'll be back for the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation semi-final. AM Polo on 2, Habtor on 1.
Navigate winds of change in the investment markets. Make the most of the opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Welcome back, Polo Liners, Polo fans, for Chukka number 2 of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup semi-final. AM are just 1 goal up, 2-1 versus Habtor. Pali is on a beautiful light-coloured chestnut there called B Ventur. This is B Ventur, straight away, running away with the ball. The golden-coloured horse gets away from the line-out. Must have heard her name, puts it up in front of the goal, but there in defence is Pinello with a perfectly executed near-side backhand, but running quickly onto that play is Benka Urquiza. Benka takes it away from his man. Still has Guevara to beat. Weaving left and right, trying to find space. Opens up for the shot, takes it. Is it going to get through the pack? It does, but it just runs over the back line. AM looking strong again, right from the line out. So Pinello from the back line. Juan Cruz on this beautiful big chestnut with a white face called Vidita. Has done a lot of work, this horse, already. Vidita and Juan Cruz Guevara brings it back across the middle, but he's gone underneath the bull there, and turning onto it quickly was Benka. Benka claimed the line, and well, it looked from this angle as if Juan Cruz had left the line, then came back onto it in front of Benka, who was dead on the line. We can see there on the replay, that's clearly what happened. And they've pulled it all the way up to the 40 for AM. Benka. Benka's hit that strong, but he's pulled it to the left-hand side, so the scores remain 2-1. A let-off there for Habtoor. Juan Cruz then goes for a run as Pinello brings it in. Juan Cruz stays a little bit close for the time being. Pinello then hits one out to the right, and Vidita and Juan Cruz Guevara come onto it nicely. He's under a lot of pressure, so he hits it first time down the boards. Running onto it quickly though is Pali. He read that play pretty well. Pali then, couple of taps forward. Got some blue shirts coming in to help him out. He's able to leave that one there for his bro. He drives a shot forward. Ciro now, Ciro. Well, Pinello came in on the play there. There was a couple of blue shirts coming down the line. So the umpires blow, and it looks like a spot hit. So AM Polo still leading by just 1 goal. They've certainly had most of the possession, haven't managed to turn much of the pressure into points. Nevertheless, they lead. Benka chops one forward, looking for his bro, Pali. Pali, gets beaten. Nice near side backhand there from Habtoor. Al-Habtoor. Guevara turned around onto it, but it looked like Benka had claimed the line. And Guevara had to come across the front to take it to another penalty in favor of AM. And this one's come right up to the 30-yard line. Benka sort of trots up to that one on that small bay horse and puts it through, extending their lead by 2 now. 3-1 to AM. 4 minutes left, just over 4 minutes left of Chukka number 2. So the players deciding to go for one more play before they change. Halfway through the Chukka, that ball goes straight through the line out and is picked up well by Benka Okiza. He turns and has a look to see who's got to pass to. Alia Maktoum is trying to break away at the front. Big ride-off, though, coming from Habtoor. Al-Habtoor gets the better of Alia, and he'll watch that one go over the back line. A good run, though, searching run, and a great pass from AM. Well defended by Habtoor Al Habtoor. Now it is half chukka, and they'll go and change. Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup semi-final is well underway. AM Polo looking very strong. Battling for a place in the final on Sunday. It'll be a big day here. We've got a big brunch going on the terrace. Come down, bring your picnic in the middle of the fields here. It's going to be a big day. We're looking forward to the finals day on Sunday. We'll have two games, a subsidiary final and the final. After this, we do have a subsidiary final. At 3:30 UAE time, we've got Lamar versus El Basha. They'll be playing for a spot in the subsidiary final on Sunday. This game is the main semis. So Habtoor from the back line. Pinello to take it, and Guevara so far stays close. Now he starts running. Looks to go left, then banks right. That shot's gone a little bit too far, and Banker's read it well. Okiza turns it. Putting the pressure straight back on the Habtoor boys. Okiza trying to cut through the crowd now. He's got nearly there. It's right in front of the goal. The whistle goes. The backhand does come in from Guevara. The whistle goes. The ball rolls over, and they've given the goal. The goal has been awarded for AM. They deserved it. They're playing some classy polo here. Habtoor struggling to find the gaps. In it goes, and it pops out again for AM Polo. That one comes off the umpire and is picked up quickly here from Habtoor. So the ball bounced off the referee's horse, so they're just discussing how they're going to start again. Benja Pinello on a beautiful chestnut with a white face there called Poder. So we're going to start again with a throw-in. After the ball accidentally hit the umpire's horse, we'll get a throw-in, start again, with 2.5 minutes left of the first half. Into the line-out. Again, it's come out with the blue shirts. They've certainly won most of their line-outs. We'll see the stats later, but didn't manage to hold on to that for very long as Habtoor Al Habtoor gets the ball. Takes it out to the boards. Getting a little bit scrappy there, but even Guevara can't hold on to it for long. Pinello, though, comes and takes charge. Oh, it goes underneath that one. Nice near side backhand from Guevara, but it's two blue shirts that are onto it first. Pali goes onto it, leaves Cyril to take the man. Those long arms of Pinello do get a hook, but they don't stop Pali. And he sneaks around and gets him anyway. Marcos, Pinello is coming alive now. Pinello checking up, waiting, see if he can beat the blue shirts here. It takes two of them there. One shot under the neck. What a goal from Marcos Pinello. Golazo. Wow, he got the steal. Weaved in a little and out a little bit. Checked up and then slapped the under the neck shot from 70 yards out. 90 degrees through the goal. Scored a sensational goal the other day to win in extra time. So the whistle blows there just as we're getting a horse check. There'll be one quick change, a free change. So AM Polo, like I said, they've been dominating the plays. Looking very, very strong. Potentially one of the favorites to win this tournament. We're down to the last 4 now. They've won their first 2 games fairly convincingly. They're looking strong here, but flashes of brilliance from Habtoor are keeping them in it. Okay, so we're about to get started. We've got 1 minute, 13 seconds left of chukka number 2. Al Maktoum is on a horse called Infinita. This is Infinita. Just gets it stolen though by Juan Cruz Guevara. He's on Musical. Juan Cruz turns it around on Musical. Manages to hold on to it despite the pressure. Pali breathing down his neck. Waits for Marcos to come and help him out. Marcos takes the ball and brings it forward. He's got Ciro to contend with, so he drives it up forward. And Guevara's coming down like a bat out of hell to pick it up. Gets hooked out of it though. And it's back into possession of AM. They seem so calm when they're on the ball. They're able to take their time, have a look, and make these beautiful passes like that one. Habtoor team looking a little bit more rushed. Right off coming in there from Habtoor Al Habtoor. A good one too. But Benka's got back onto it. Turning around everyone. If he gets room to slap it toward the goal, he might. Otherwise, he'll go for the run. He's got his head down now, trying to tap it in. Ball is bouncing, doesn't stop him. Benka takes it right in. It's 5 yards in front. Guevara doesn't get the backhand. It comes kicked off by a pony, still in the danger zone. And eventually the clearance shot does come. I think it's gone over their own back line. Habtoor, we might start with the 60. We'll find out. Nevertheless, that is the end of the first half, and it's been a great one. AM Polo looking very, very strong. Habtoor Polo still in it. 4 goals to AM. Habtoor on 2. End of chukka 2. We'll take a break and we'll start the second half of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup in 5 minutes.
Just like weather, markets are unpredictable. Be ready to take on all market conditions. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone. Investment opportunities in every direction. Trained eyes will help spot the right ones. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Welcome back, Polo Liners, Polo fans. And we're into the second half now of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup semi-final. So some frantic defense from Habtor that managed to save the goal, but they put the ball over their own back line in the process. So we're going to start this chukka with a safety 60 to AM Polo. They lead by 2 at the moment, 4 goals to 2. Benka Okiza, it looks like, is the one to take it. He's back on his horse, Petunia. You can see Al Maktoum back on Akonkoa, the grey. Scored a fantastic goal. Chukka won on that one. Al Habtor is riding Pura, and we're just about to get ready. The last umpire is here. Juan Cruz Guevara is on Amsterdam. So Petunia and Benka Okiza. Nice shot, high, plucked out of the air by Marcos. He got a touch onto it, whether he pushed it out or it just stayed in. I think it stayed in. Great strike, not quite high enough. Marcos, with the eye of an eagle, plucked it out of the air, but didn't manage to save the goal. Bad luck from Habtor, so AM extend their lead. In he goes, pops out the line out. First onto it is Benka. Doesn't manage to make the most of it. The backhand gets deflected, and he gets another bite of the cherry here. Benka, Panello on Petunia. That horse has kicked it for him. What a good horse. It's in front of the goal. He's under some pressure. He stops right in front of the goal. That horse shut down for him nicely. His bro Pally takes a shot. There's a mess in front of the goal mouth there, and Habtor Polo team managed to get it out of danger for now. Big ride-off coming in with Alia and Habtor Al Habtor. They both cancel each other out. Marcos Panello picks it up. He leaves it there for Guevara on Amsterdam. Guevara sneaks past his man. Still got Marcos behind him. Marcos then tries to block for him. Nice play by the two players in red. So Guevara is able to take it over the halfway line, then make a nice pass to Marcos. This is one of those flashes of brilliance that we keep seeing from the Habtor team. Marcos now Panello tapping it in the air with those long arms, stretches out and puts it through, and that was class, pure class by those two players, Panello and Guevara. When they need to score, they do, but they still got 2 more to get to even up. 5 goals to 3 now. Lovely work by the two professionals there. Guevara taking the ball, Panello blocking for him, letting him bring it a little bit further. And then Panello slipping past his man and picking up the pass from Panello nicely. And Panello's got it again. Maybe a power play coming here for the team in red, Habtor. They've got another chance here. Oh no, picked up well by Pally and taken out to the boards. They're going to want to hold on to the possession like they have been, but they've lost it here again. Guevara and Amsterdam get hold of the ball in the 60, but it's right up on the sideline. Heading toward the goal now. He's got a bit of space. They're going to have to shut him down. AM Guevara is going to try and beat his man. Panello's not there this time to help him out. And well, taking it around, and again, couple of blue shirts. Somehow they seem to find the space to take their time, AM Polo. A sign of true class and skill when they seem to have time on the ball. That was a clever little play, getting past his man as well. Ciro now turning on the gas, trying to bring it over. Gets beaten by a ball that bounces over his stick, and Guevara comes onto it. Nice backhand to his pro. The two of them linking up beautifully. That's a gorgeous under the neck as well. And Al Habtoor is running onto it. This is great polo from Habtoor. Oh, just getting in the hook was Benka, and running onto it now is Pali to take it out to the right. A great attack from Habtoor polo team. Some wonderful passing. Unable to finish it off. Halfway through chukka number 3, the players will go and change as we get a whistle on the play there, where a couple of blue shirts bumped into each other. While Habtoor were on the attack, definitely a power play from the Habtoor polo team. They can pull it out of the bag when they need to. They did the other day against Noon. Yeah, so a foul against the AM team there. Superb passing from all 4 of the Habtoor team. Have earned themselves a penalty from the 60-yard line and a chance to get within 1 goal. They'll go and change horses. That half chukka went very well for Habtoor. Let's see if it's the start of a comeback. So, Juan Cruz Guevara hopping on a horse called Gamot. Beautiful bay gelding coming over onto the halfway line there. Big strong horse Guevara's riding. Marcos Pinello teeing the ball up for his 60. Benja is back on Tanguera. Anyway, Pinello from the 60-yard line and a chance to get within 1 goal. It's not that high and it's not quite straight enough. But the whistle blows, so did it come off a stick? A blue stick? It did. Perhaps it was going in and got deflected. Perhaps they managed to save that one and it just pushed it out to the side, so he's going to have another go at this one, Pinello. Playing into the wind, this penalty. Guevara teeing it up for him. Pinello cantering around nicely on this tall chestnut horse. That one goes along the ground, but it's straight enough to go through. We're back to a 1-goal game, ladies and gentlemen, in the semi-final of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup. Pinello from the penalty spot didn't get underneath that one, but fired it straight enough, and it went through. 3 minutes left of chukka number 3, 5 goals to 4. AM. Have to look out here. Whether it's a team talk they had at half-time or they pulled out their better horses. Anyway, Habtoor have picked up their game in the second half. Good ride off there from Alia Al Maktoum on Habtoor Al Habtoor. She's riding a little horse called Kit Kat. Turned here now from AM. Once more, you can see how they seem to have time on the ball. Nice roll of the wrists from Benka, looking for his pro. He checked up and lost that possession of that ball to Guevara, but his backhand only comes back to Benka. Benka with quite a lot of space at the back. Hits one up to the front. Now Siro is there, and so does Alia Al Maktoum on Kit Kat. Siro coming onto it. Uturi on this beautiful black horse. Turns it back in toward the goal, but Penello reaches out, gets the hook and the ball, and starts his counter-attack. We know this horse can run if he can get past his man. There'll be no stopping him. Look how that mare just stretches out in front of Benka. Half swing doesn't quite come off for him though, and it goes out to the left. Benka picks it up on the near side beautifully well. Doesn't get very far. Guevara's going to have a go with his backhand. Gets the backhand, but the whistle goes. Perhaps Siro had the better of the line. .90 seconds left. The umpires will discuss this one. Perhaps they're discussing which penalty spot to put it on. Throwing it down toward the 5B, I think. .5B to AM Polo. Habtoor not making things easy, getting their AM team a little bit stressed here as they edge closer. 90 seconds left of chukka number 3. Benka hits that one hard along the ground. Habtoor reaches out to try and stop it. In doing so, he's left his man free. That's Pali. Comes back onto it. Habtoor Al Habtoor and gets the near side backhand. But Benka's back onto it, reading that play well. Not managing to get through either. Pali comes back to turn it back and around. Marcos Penello was putting pressure on him. And it looked like he may have fouled in the process there. So Habtoor showing more and more beautiful polo, but slightly careless fouls is what's letting them down. So we've got an open goal penalty for AM. Benka will tee it up. It's 40 yards out. So Habtoor team can of course cross after the ball has been hit. Benka, it's gone through, it's along the ground, but it went through, and that extends their lead. So, a little bit unlucky or a little bit careless from Habtoor, having looked stronger for the last few minutes. Let that penalty go. Still within 2 goals. Just over a chukka left. This game is still wide open. And so is the position to get in the final of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup. Habtoor win the line out. They needed to do that. Still they've got possession. Penello's got it. Guevara stay close. Penello on this fast horse. Checks up. then fires one, doesn't get hold of it. Guevara is behind him. He's able to pick it up now on this strong horse, loops that one up high and to the right. A good attack. Again, it just seems AM Polo are less stressed when they have the ball. They seem so calm and confident. They seem to have more time and space than Habtor. Anyway, that chukker ends with the scores 6 goals to AM Polo. Habtor on 4, but looking very strong. We're about to go into the last chukker of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup. And we'll take a break and be back in just a minute. Driving one forward, Jacob Mata is in front. Julo's coming back on Nina. Jacob Mata picks that one up in the air and then takes it up into the 60. And Charlie's not going to be able to help her. Jacob Mata takes a shot and she scores. Great goal from Jacob Mata. She's riding a horse called Simpatica and she's done fantastically well there to pick up the pass of Luki Monteverdi. Great approach shot. Managed to pick it up, then they had to come back in toward the goal. This is a wonderful horse here, Lacau. Blaze has got up forward, found himself a bit of space here, but he's out to the right. Can he bring it in? Stops that horse and turns it back toward the goal. My word, what a play from Teo and Illuminati. Great goal there. Wow, very impressive. He stole the ball right up on the halfway line from...
Make sense of market noise. Tune in to right market opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
This is it then, the last chukker of the semi-final. Place up for grabs in the final of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup. Century Financial is #1 choice of UAE investors, with AM Polo having got into the lead early on and held that lead throughout. Habtor getting closer, they got within 1 goal, but gave away a penalty at the end of that chukker, so 6 goals to 4. AM Polo lead. Right then, so we're going to start with a hit from the back line for AM Polo. The 4 of them staying close together, making their plan. Habtor waiting for them on the 30-yard line. Juan Cruz coming on, the black horse, Pantera. And we're ready to go. The blue shirts make their run over the 30-yard line. There's the big drive from Benka up to the front. It's not going to reach Pali. Habtor does his job well, but he doesn't hold on to it. Pali can't get it too. Cyril comes through with it. Pali tucks in behind him. Alia Al Maktoum runs to the front, looking for the pass. Nice little flick to the left there for Pali to pick up. Pali heading toward the goal. He's under pressure here, so he takes a shot at the goal and scores. Wow, nice polo from AM. Beautiful passing stuff, stretching out the field and putting it through. Classy stuff. Extends their lead now. 7-4. Very difficult to defend against the team when they're playing like that, stretching all over the field. The passes coming to each other's sticks, and then they're just shooting through the eye of the needle. And they win the line out. Benka gets past his man. Benka stretches ahead. Pinello, though, gets a little open backhand, enough to find Pantera and Guevara, who's turned it around. Guevara waiting for his teammates to go ahead. Tariq and Habto Al-Habtar have head up to the front. Pantera just steps on the ball there, but he's still got hold of it. Guevara, he's going to have to release it or run. Gets the pass up there to Pinello, tries to pick it up on the near side and loses it to Ciro. Ciro gets rid of it quickly. Backhand comes in from Guevara, but again, not finding the man. Habtor looking good here, though, with Pinello at the back, cutting through. Beats one man, taking on Pali. Going to be easier said than done to take him on. Pali shuts him down nicely. He's able to leave it there to Guevara. He gets hooked out by Ciro, and Habtor Al-Habtor picks up the loose ball, heads toward the goal. Benka, though, perfectly positioned to pick up the backhand and take it out of danger. For Pali, he's still under a lot of pressure from the Reds. They're not giving up. They've got 4.5 minutes to go. They've got 3 goals to get to even things up. They're piling on the pressure here with Pinello running across the field toward the goal. He's got blue shirts all over him. He's managed to carry it the whole way. The whistle blows. Perhaps there was a blue shirt crossing over the ball or the line. We're not sure. Or perhaps one of the men came in front of him. So it'll be a penalty too. A hit from the spot or 30-yarder for Habtor Polo team. Marcos Pinello is so dangerous when he gets hungry. Pinello taps that one in, and they'll be keen to get back to the halfway line because they need 2 goals in 4 minutes to even things up in the Century Financial #1 choice of UAE Investors Polo Federation Cup. Okay, in he goes, and Habtor have won it. Power play coming here with Habtor Al-Habtor. Not managing to hold on to it, though. Benka under some considerable pressure. Coming in with a big ride-off was Guevara, but I think his horse's head went into the back of Benka. He's feeling it a little bit. So, Habtor, they're so keen, getting a little bit overzealous there in the bump. And for dangerous play, the umpires pick up the ball and take it toward the goal. Well, it wasn't worth it. Habtor Al-Habtor back on his favourite horse, Cojoso. 60-yard penalty then for AM Polo with 3 minutes 37 seconds left. The Century Financial, number one choice of UAE investors, UAE Polo Federation Cup. Oh, it's a lovely shot. It's high, and that's the penalty of the day. Perfectly taken, just when they needed it. 8 goals to 5 for AM Polo, and Habtoor are going to have to do a lot of work here. Still, they have time to do this. 3 goals in just over 3 minutes. We've seen it done before. AM Polo, though, clinical when it's needed. Winning that line-out. Ciro told to leave it by Benka. Benka makes a nice pass back to Ciro. He'll have to try and run past Kokoso, the white horse of Habtoor Al Habtoor. Doesn't manage to. And, well, coming onto the play was Pali, and it looked like there was a red shirt coming down the line, so Habtoor will have a hit, but right down in their own half. Bit like a hit in. They're going to have to do something special now. They've scored a couple of special goals already this game. They need a couple more. Right out to the right. To Juan Cruz. Juan Cruz, first time, under the neck. Up to Habtoor Al Habtoor. Habtoor Al Habtoor claiming the line. Not get it. Yes, he did get the foul. Nice play there. First time Polo. That's what we like. One hit down the ground. And Habtoor Al Habtoor on Khohoso picked up the line and got his team a foul. Nice attack there. Good passing. Great passing. And they've gone past the 60 up to the 40-yarder. Just what they needed. Habtoor. This tournament powered by Century Financial, number one choice of UAE investors. Marcos Panello puts it wide. Oh, out to the left. It was high and long, but hooked to the left, and he's going to live to regret that one, as their chances are dwindling now with 2 minutes left and 3 goals behind. AM Polo have got their eyes on the prize now. Bring it in. Not worried about letting the clock run here, but they've got to watch out for losing the ball as Guevara gets a steal. But stealing it right back is Benka. Now he's just keen to get it down the other side of the field. Out to the boards, he's got it. Taps it forward a couple of times. Guevara with a little backhand. But AM Polo pick it up. Drive it back up to the front where Alia Al Maktoum is waiting for it. Doesn't reach her though. And Habtoor pick it up with Marcos Panello. He's up at the front. He's still got Benka to beat. Puts it past him. Now he kicks on to try and ride past him, but Benka Panello's got the better of him. Opens up the backhand only as far as Guevara. With 1 minute 13 seconds, Guevara comes charging into the 60-yard line. Pali comes in across the front of him, I think, and draws the whistle. So a couple of shout outs. Casper West is watching from England. How you doing, Casper? Shannon Knox commenting on how well AM Polo are doing. Abbas is watching from Nigeria, and Aliyu is also watching. Tim Bowen is also watching. Hi, guys. This tournament sponsored by Century Financial, #1 choice of UAE investors. Well, the whistle went there. May well have been a technical. I think it was. Could have seen a yellow card as well. Too much talking to the umpire. It'll be a hit for the blue team. AM Polo. That drive comes forward as they can begin to relax a bit, perhaps. AM Polo with 1 minute left. Habtor will not give up. Marcos Pinello with a big drive forward right up to the front. Palia is there in defense, has to go over to the near side. Gets a good near side as well. Under the neck shot coming in from Guevara, but it goes out to the right hand side. Harry Tucker also watching from England. So, not 20 seconds left to go of the Century Financial semi-final. UAE Polo Federation Cup. That's a nice pass up to Alia Al Maktoum. She's back on Infinita. Gets a shot up in toward the air now. Being hunted down. Oh, tucks it under the neck. Goes over to the near side and just leaves it behind with 1 second to go. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first finalists in the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup. It is AM Polo having won their first 3 games convincingly, we have to say. Century Financial, #1 choice of UAE investors, have powered this tournament. Habtor putting up a great battle there. Moments of brilliance, some fantastic plays, but not enough. AM Polo taking the lead early on and holding on to that lead throughout. The first chukker ended 2-1 to AM. Second chukker ended 4-2 to AM. Third chukker was 6-4, and the game finished 8-5. A well-deserved victory for AM Polo. They'll go through to the final versus Abu Dhabi or UAE. We'll find out tomorrow who that will be. But that's a very strong team as well, with 3 great professionals and a very strong amateur, Alia Al Maktoum, up at the front. Very well mounted team as well. We'll have a look at the best goals here on Polo Line TV, and that was Alia Al Maktoum on her grey horse, Akonkawa. Breaking away, that horse gave her the speed to break away. Tariq wasn't going to catch her. Slips away and puts that one through in the first chukker. There were some beautiful goals here. A lot of the goals were field goals. This is Marcos Pinello's under the neck shot. That was pretty magical as well. He has a knack for scoring outstanding goals, that guy. Okiza now on the far side, cutting a nice shot. Slow swing, making it look easy. Sometimes those guys look like they were just stick and balling. So having a look at the stats there, AM Polo coming out the winners 8-5. 4 field goals for AM, 2 field goals for Habtor, and as we thought, the throw-ins were mainly won by AM Polo. They definitely had most of the possession throughout that game, winning 11 throw-ins to Habtor's 4. Quite a few fouls on both sides. 7 fouls from AM and 9 from Habtor. And the penalties were pretty even. AM slotted 3 out of their 4, and Habtoor put 2 out of 4. 1 corner each went through, and that yellow card for backchat to the umpires for Habtoor. So, anyway, a cracking game of polo. The first semi-final of the Century Financial UAE Polo Federation Cup. It's a 12-goal here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Stay tuned. We have, in 20 minutes, we will play the subsidiary semi, the first subsidiary semi-final, which will be Lamar versus El Basha. Tomorrow, we've got the next semi-final. But AM Polo are the first finalists of the UAE Polo Federation Cup.